Hello lovelies, I'm going to tell you about and show you how to make a very magical, healing, healthy drink that has so many health benefits. Probably many of you have heard about the benefits of apple cider vinegar, and if you're like me, trying to drink that is like taking a shot of really bad alcohol. It makes me feel sick for 2 hours afterwards. I have to literally sit down because I feel pukey. And so I found a way to mix it with other really beneficial ingredients to make this power drink that I like to drink. I'm drooling just thinking about it. I like to drink it first thing in the morning before I drink coffee, before I eat anything. So the first thing I do is I warm up some hot water, and then I pour, I'll actually just show you in a minute. I'll warm up some hot water. While the hot water is warming up, I add my ingredients to my mug, and as you can tell, this mug's been used a few times, but turmeric. So turmeric is anti-inflammatory. It neutralizes free radicals and stimulates your body's antioxidant defense. It increases your brain levels and the levels of the brain-derived neurotropics, which actually can make your brain grow. They used to think that after the age of like 7, your brain couldn't grow anymore, and now they're finding that it actually can. This is good for brain disease, Alzheimer's. It decreases your risk of heart disease. It prevents and possibly treats cancer. It's more effective. It's been shown in studies to be more effective than anti-inflammatories at treating arthritis. It can battle depression, and it battles the negative signs of aging. All right, my hot water is starting to boil, so I'm going to go ahead and pour some of that in. So I only pour in about 1/4 of a mug of the hot water, and that's really to get the herbal ingredients that I add to it to really mix up in there. So I added the turmeric already, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black pepper. Black pepper is good for weight loss. It's good for getting rid of belly fat in particular. It's known to be cancer preventative. It can treat sinus, asthma, and nasal issues. It reduces your risk of cancer and especially heart and liver ailments. Let's see, what else can it do? It's antibacterial. It can help you get over a cold much more easily. It reduces heart disease. And one of the main reasons why you should always combine turmeric root with black pepper is they found that it enhances the bioavailability of other herbs. And in the case of turmeric, I've read different statistics, anywhere from 900% to 5,000%. So I don't know exactly what percent it makes it more bioavailable for your body to actually utilize the curcumin that's in turmeric root, but definitely helps a lot. It also reduces memory issues and can help with peptic ulcers. This is black pepper we're talking about here, and I've just got a cheapy one. I need to get like actual peppercorns to crack, but I just don't have that right now. The next ingredient I'm going to add is ground ginger. Ginger, many of you who have had kids before know that it can help treat nausea, particularly in pregnant women. It's good for muscle pain and soreness. It's good for osteoarthritis, actually. It drastically lowers your fasting blood sugar level, so it's a good anti-diabetic. It reduces heart disease, chronic indigestion, reduces menstrual pain. It can lower your cholesterol. It's an anti-cancer. It improves brain function, and it can fight infections. So I've got all that stuff. I've got the turmeric, the hot water, the black pepper, and the ginger. Once you allow that to cool down just a little bit, I've got the apple cider vinegar, raw, unfiltered, with mother. Don't really know. I don't know about that. I did try making kombucha before, and the mother was like a little slobbery disc, and this doesn't have that, so I don't know. So I add, let's see here, I'm going to guess 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, apple cider vinegar is full of amino acids. It's full of antioxidants. It kills pathogens. It kills the bad germs, viruses, and bacteria that get in your body. So This is extremely helpful at not getting sick, helping you to not get sick. It lowers your blood sugar level. And your blood sugar level is linked to aging and various chronic illnesses, as is inflammation, which the turmeric is amazing at fighting inflammation. So this helps fight diabetes. It helps you to reduce weight and lose that belly fat. It lowers your cholesterol and can improve your heart health all around, which you may or may not know, heart disease is the #1 natural killer in the United States. It kills cancer cells and shrinks tumors. Now, all of the health benefits that I'm mentioning are the ones that are scientifically and medically proven. So it might have more health benefits than that, but I'm only mentioning the ones that have been medically and scientifically proven at this point. As most of us know, it sometimes takes science a while to catch up with what people have known for thousands of years. So anyway, I've got that in my drink, and then that probably tastes like crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some honey. You can't even see that. There we go. Anyway, so I'm using raw honey. So I use raw honey. I don't always use raw honey, but I was reading up on the difference between raw honey and natural honey. And when you add this honey to the drink, you're really just adding it. Well, you add it to taste, how much you like. I don't even like the taste of honey. Ugh, I had a horrible, a horrible experience the first time that I ever tried honey. I thought I would like honey, and that was a really bad mistake. So anyway, you just add it to taste, and it really blends all the ingredients together. Honey is good for fighting infections. If you put raw honey on a wound, it can heal it. It's sterile. It's also full of antioxidants, and antioxidants protect your body from free radical damage, which is, environmental damage that your body might have from things you eat, the air you breathe, and that alters your DNA. So to fight the free radical damage, you're repairing your DNA, and that can help with everything. I mean, every possible ailment in your body can probably be attributed to that cellular damage. It's antibacterial, it's antifungal, it heals wounds, it's good for digestive issues, and it's also an excellent cough suppressant, and it helps with sore throats. Some studies showed that giving cough syrup to children versus giving honey, the honey fared better, and it tastes a lot better to those who like the taste. So anyway, you mix all that stuff in, and you drink it down nice and warm, because the warmth will help also. Now, I do want to say the difference between raw honey and store-bought honey. Most manufactured store-bought honey, if it doesn't specify that it's raw, goes through a process of heating it up really a lot to destroy the crystals, to give it a uniformed honey look, which natural raw honey doesn't. It's got chunky crystals in it. There's some areas that are whitish, some that are brown generally. So when it goes through this heating process, it destroys a lot of the good bacteria that makes it beneficial, and so that's something to think about. Let's see. It destroys the beneficial antioxidants as well, and the good bacteria. So if you can find local honey, local raw honey in particular, that's the best thing to use. One caveat I want to tell you about with the apple cider vinegar is don't overdo it. Like 2 to 4 tablespoons a day is good. If you have issues where your stomach doesn't digest at the rate that it's supposed to, I wouldn't do apple cider vinegar. And because it can cause foods to stay in your stomach longer. Another thing is, if you overdo it, it can leach calcium from your bones and also create a potassium deficiency. So it's good in small doses, guys, but don't overdo it. There's a documented case of a 28-year-old woman who was drinking 8 tablespoons a day of apple cider vinegar for years, and she ended up at 28 with the bones of a 70-year-old. So be wary of that. I still think that it's an awesome, beneficial drink, and it's worth it to drink. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the earth, part of Earth and Spirit, and have a good day.